Here we are, Denver, Colorado. Fantastic. What's Denver, Colorado known for? The song The Edge of Night that Pippin sings in it. Thank you. Yeah, well, I'll tell you why that happened. Karaoke. We all went to dinner one night while we were making Return of the King, and we'd had a few beers, and we went to a karaoke bar. We never went to a karaoke bar in Wellington, and as I say, we'd had a couple of drinks, and I was singing Tom Jones songs in karaoke. Amazing. And one of the writers, Philippa Boyens, was there, and the next day she said to Pete, we should get Billy to sing in this movie. And Pete loved the idea because he wanted more music and more poems, but it's just not enough. You know, the movies were already 5 hours each. But then he decided to do a song, and Howard Shore, the wonderful Howard Shore, was going to write the music, but we changed the schedule, and we were filming it in like 2 days. Hold on, don't leave yet. The end of the story's brilliant. It's how I wrote The Edge of Night, the song in Minas Tirith, when Denethor's eating the chicken, and the tomatoes.
They looked like they were being physically dragged the way they were waving at you.
Somebody's taking their seat, that's it, they're not getting back. Come on then, you haven't missed much. He's got a cat called Pippin. Where were we? Oh yeah. So Howard Shore's going to write this song, but then we changed the schedule. Pete said to me, you write music, could you write something? So I went to the house and I thought, oh God. And I thought, I always liked the idea that the Tooks were the sort of Scottish part of the Hobbits, because they live in their own country. Tolkien wrote that. They invented golf, like the Scots did. And Took is even a Gaelic word. It means to bang a drum. So I thought I wanted to have a sort of Celtic, Scottish idea. So I sang this song to Pete, and he went, great, we'll record it tomorrow. And then the next day, me and John Noble stood in that great hall, and I did this. Hold on.
Wow. Oh.
Home is behind, the world ahead, and there are many paths to tread, through shadow to the edge of night, until the stars are all alive. Mist and shadow, cloud and shade, all shall fade, all shall fade. Exactly, she's from Queenstown, you see. When we arrived there, there'd been a big storm and it was underwater. So everybody was getting around in canoes, for real. Like going to restaurants in canoes. Brilliant. But then we went to film like Amon Hen and all that. And it was just absolutely beautiful. The part of the world it's actually called Paradise. And it's well named. Is there a place near here called like Love Town? That's a good name for a place as well, isn't it? Live in paradise, have the summers in Love Town. What a lovely life you would have. Oh yeah, that's okay. I thought she was leaving, but she's just going to do some work. Fair enough. Thank you. Yeah, it's great because, you know, being an actor is a difficult. When I went to drama school, I remember the head of acting got us all into a room, everyone who was starting that year, and he said, look, anyone who could do any other job, just go and do it. He says, because this is a hard job. There's virtually no jobs out there. You'll always be struggling for jobs. And he says, and the horrible thing is, he says, if you're an artist, people will say they hate you. If you're a poet, people will say they hate your poems. If you're an actor, they will say they hate you. It's a hard thing to hear. And so it's a hard job. You know, it's great when it's going well and it's lovely. And a lot of people do work that they're not proud of. But we got to make Lord of the Rings. That's amazing. Tolkien wrote this incredible story, and then just by luck, Peter Jackson's making movies in those times, and just by luck, you get a part in those movies, and then people come and they tell us great stories of they couldn't go out of the house, you know, and then from watching these movies they got the bravery from these hobbits, or they learned something, you know, they still watch it, their families get together at Christmas to watch these movies. It's the biggest blessing in my life to be a part of those movies. It's wonderful. So,